Hey guys, here is another exciting recipe of Motichoor Ladoo with no fry and no Boondi option. Yes, it is made only with Chana dal. Let's jump into the making. I have taken 1 cup of Chana dal. Let's rinse it well with water until it runs clear. Now let's soak it for 2 hours. After 2 hours, now the dal is soaked well. Let's filter the excess water and grind it in the blender. We need a coarse mixture of the dal. Do not grind it into a fine paste. Scrape the sides each time so that all of the dals get binded well. Yes, this is the perfect consistency here. Now let's bake it now. Instead of baking, you can also fry them until golden, or in appe pan, you can also toss it with little oil. Either one turns out perfect. But I am going to bake it today. Preheat the oven for 355 Fahrenheit, and I have lined the cookie sheet with a parchment paper. Brush it with oil. Now let's make the vadas out of the dal we prepared. Place them on the sheet. Apply some oil over it. Now it's time to bake. Bake it for 10 minutes on each side. That is, bake for 10 minutes and then flip over again and bake for another 10 minutes. Make sure your vadas don't get very dry. Apply little oil if needed. Now I am going to flip it over and bake it again. Now let's make the sugar syrup. I have taken 3/4 cup of raw unrefined sugar and half cup of water. Let it boil for a minute. We get this nice golden color because of the raw sugar we are using. Keep the flame in medium so that your sugar syrup won't get burned quickly. See, you can see the bubbles over here. That is the consistency. We need 1 string consistency here. Simmer the flame and let's add 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder. If you don't have cardamom powder, you can grind 10 cardamoms with a teaspoon of sugar in a blender and add it. This is how we check the 1 string consistency. Now let's make a coarse powder with the vadas we baked. Just break it and add it in a blender and blend it into some coarse powder. In a hot pan, add 2 teaspoon ghee and 2 teaspoon each of broken cashews and raisins. Let's fry it until golden brown. Make sure your sugar syrup is warm still before adding the coarsely ground vadas. If the coarse powder is too dry or hard to chew, then add it to half cup boiling water in a pan and cover it and let it sit for 15 minutes so that it will turn soft. Mine was on the softer side, so I just added as such. I have added the roasted dry fruits as well. Let's mix everything together. Once it is slightly warm to touch, we can make ladoos out of it. see the awesome texture and color of the ladoos? We have not added any food colors here. It is from the raw sugar. Look how delicious the ladoos have turned out. I should say you cannot differentiate it from the regular ladoos. Absolutely guilt-free, flavorful, and it tasted so yummy. This amount approximately makes 15 ladoos of this size. Try and comment your feedback. Let us know how it turned out. The notes and ingredient list are given in the description box. Do take a full look on it before doing the process. Share and subscribe my channel if you like my videos. Thank you.